won't get this for about 1,800 years-ish. And most of you, probably all of you, will be probably subscribing to other channels by now. Some of you might be dead. But in the case that any of you guys are still liking and subscribing, I have a very important message about what could be the perfect backup planet for Earth 2.0 and the human race. Because I have seen the future of Earth, and it's...
Ever since we first figured out that we live on a rock drifting through space, humans have dreamed of settling on another planet. But where would we go? There's no livable alternative in our own solar system. I'm looking at you, Mars, so cold and dry and disappointing. The only chance you have is to leave our solar system and search for the next planet to crash on out in interstellar space. And lucky for you, scientists have discovered an extremely likely candidate, Kepler 452b. This exoplanet is a super-Earth, orbiting a star very much like our own. Kepler 452b is slightly older than Earth, and it sits very comfortably in the habitable zone of its own star, Kepler 452. This could be the perfect planet for future human settlement. Or it could show us exactly what's going to happen to Earth, and it's not going to be good. While Kepler 452 has a good chance of being habitable, we just don't know enough about it yet. But not for long, because in this episode, we send our one and only space explorer, Chase, to investigate and report back.
Aw, thanks, Peter.
Incoming assignment.
What? Rico, you made me miss my shot. That was close to my personal best.
According to my calculations, impact in 3, 2, 1.
Thank you for the heads up, Rico.
You're welcome.
Kepler 452b looks like Earth's bigger, older cousin. It could be a paradise, or it could be an unlivable hellscape. The biggest problem to solve for any future space settlements will be getting there, because Kepler 452b is incredibly far. Yeah, this space rock is 1,799 light years away from us, so it's going to be a long trip. Even if we were to shoot Chase across the universe in what's currently the fastest human-made craft, Parker Solar Probe, it would still take forever. Yeah, this little probe can reach a hasty speed of 193 kilometers per second. It's 120 miles per second. And even if that probe could travel at its top speed, and if it could hold Chase inside of it, it would take him at least 2.8 million years to arrive here.
So why am I still on this stupid thing?
Even if you could travel at close to the speed of light, it would take, 1,799 years to get to Kepler 452b. And that's one way. And if you wanted to send a message from Kepler 452b back to Earth, yeah, you guessed it, it would also take 1,799 years to receive that message. So, for the sake of this scenario, we're going to drop Chase off with the help of a wormhole. One thing you need to know about wormholes, they're unstable. And your future could be too if you don't stay relevant to the ever-changing job market. That's where our sponsor for this video comes in, Outskill. 2025 is almost over, so don't wait for January 1st to learn something new. AI was one of the most in-demand skills of 2025, according to the World Economic Forum. And if you haven't learned it yet, well, now's the time. You still have 30 days to step into 2026 as a smarter and more employable individual. And you can do all that in just 2 days. Let me tell you about the 2-day live AI mastermind training by Outskill, the world's first AI-focused educational platform, happening this Saturday and Sunday from 10 a.m. Eastern to 7 p.m. on both days. That's 16 hours packed with content on AI tools, prompt engineering, workflow automation, and building AI products. No code required. And the timing is perfect because they're having their year-end sale right now, so you can get in absolutely for free instead of the usual $395. With a 4.9 out of 5 rating on Trustpilot and a free ticket to an AI Mastermind workshop, these spaces are sure to fill up quickly. 10 million professionals like you have taken this 16-hour live experience in just the past year alone. With Outskill's seamless AI learning dashboard, you can collaborate with all these learners and AI builders across the world. And this training isn't just about learning tools, it's about changing the way you work. You'll learn how to use AI to simplify your daily tasks, build AI agents, design AI automations, and gain ready-to-use AI systems for your job, business, or freelance projects. But learning those skills isn't enough. The most important part is knowing how to monetize them. Outskill's learners have shipped 100 plus AI products and are now generating $3,000 to $4,000 in real revenue models. If you attend AI Mastermind training by Outskill, you'll receive structured bonuses worth $5,100, including a prompt Bible, a roadmap to monetize AI, and a personalized AI toolkit builder. And you'll have lifetime free access to the Outskill community of over 5,000 professionals. The seats are limited, so grab yours now in the link in the description. And don't forget to join the WhatsApp community to stay updated before the big blast. This workshop with Outskill is a big opportunity, unlike this not-so-stable wormhole that we're about to send Chase into. Think of space as this sheet of paper. Let's say Earth is here and Kepler 452b is all the way down here. Now, you don't really want to spend that long in space traveling, so instead you can create a wormhole that will connect these two places like a bridge. And then this idea came to Albert Einstein and his colleague Nathan Rosen. They called it the Einstein-Rosen bridge. The problem with this bridge is that it can be very unstable and can collapse before you even have a chance to get to your destination. And this is all theoretical. Of course, we don't mind throwing Chase into unsurvivable danger.
Hey.
But this time, we'll give him a stable wormhole because getting squished inside a wormhole is not how we want to end this video.
2, 1, ignition.
You know, I like to think of wormholes like those shortcuts at IKEA. Sure, you can spend all day walking around a building that from the outside looks like a normal building, but from the inside seems infinite. It's almost like those builders at IKEA know how to fold space-time. But if you find one of those shortcuts, you can just dip through and then suddenly you're in the cafeteria where you wanted to be the whole time, munching away on those sweet French meatballs. This for a while? I thought this was gonna take seconds, not like minutes. Is this gonna take hours? Rico, are we there? Yet? Whoa. Okay. That's what I call an interstellar success.
Kepler 452 is the star that you just arrived to. It's the only sun in its star system, and Kepler 452b is the only planet orbiting it. Now, at only 4.5 billion years old, Our sun is middle-aged, but Kepler 452, it's been around way longer. This star is 6 billion years old. You can say it's getting closer to those geriatric years. But stars don't get duller when they age. No, they get bigger and hotter. And Kepler 452 is already 10% larger and 20% brighter than our sun. In a way, you're kind of looking at the future of our solar system. If we only had one planet and not 8. Or 9 if you're still counting Pluto.
Which we are.
Speaking of planets, Kepler 452b orbits at about the same distance as Earth orbits the Sun. And yes, that's the habitable zone.
Ooh, that is one nice looking planet. Rico, what are we doing? We going down there or what?
Instruments are indicating an elevated gravitational force.
Cool.
Kepler 452b is 1.6 times larger than Earth and has 5 times its mass. The gravity on this planet is about twice the gravity that you'd feel on the surface of Earth.
Oh, yeah, you know how else I could have gotten this information? If we just land there! I didn't come all this way to stare at it from space, Peter!
Commencing atmospheric entry.
That's what I'm talking about, Rico! Yeah, I knew you were on my side. Let's do this thing. Okay, easy on the ship there, Rico. It's not a rental.
Kepler 452b has been orbiting in the habitable zone for billions of years. Just like our Earth, only about 1.5 billion years longer. Which means if life on Kepler 452b started when life on Earth did, this alien life would be 1.5 billion years ahead of us in terms of evolution. Who knows what you'd find there?
Okay, the only answer that is acceptable, alien hotties. Yo, Chase Heads! Just completed another successful landing on an alien planet, huh? Check this out! Finally! A nice planet, okay? Even though it's not Kepler 22b, which I know is your guys' like weird favorite one, and if it's not, prove me wrong in the comments. Okay, where am I? Right, Kepler 452b. I am seeing clouds! And there was a couple moons in the sky? Like, what's that? Oh my gosh. That's a lake over there! Are you guys seeing that? Okay, so far, so good. I'll report back when I explore some more, but I gotta say, it's looking pretty good. It's a little hot here. All right, Chase, over and out.
On Earth, we're seeing just the beginning of global warming, but Kepler 452b might be way ahead of us. It might be at a runaway greenhouse effect stage. If it had an ocean, by now it already evaporated, leaving only some residual lakes.
Walking around all day in double Earth's gravity is a little exhausting. Even my arms feel heavy. It's like having one of those personal trainers that's always telling you to do more. But in this case, it's all the time for everything.
Temperature reading. 49.5 degrees Celsius.
An entire planet that's like a free gym. It's like got one of those hot yoga things. Which is pretty great, because have you seen gym prices lately? Although you can't really ever cancel gym memberships. I suppose on this planet it's kind of like dying, which is not great for you guys. But if we're looking for a new planet to live on, it's kind of a selling point.
Even with a heavy atmosphere to absorb some of the extra solar energy, Kepler 452b could be a harsh place. You'd probably want to wear an SPF 100 plus if you wanted to walk around with exposed skin in Kepler 452b's daylight.
Got it. Not taking this spacesuit off or this helmet. Learned that the hard way. Hey Rico, is this water drinkable?
Negative. High concentrations of minerals make this water toxic to life.
Oh, come on, man. Every time we go to a planet, we always find beautiful looking water and it's always undrinkable. Next time, we're going to a planet with drinkable water or I quit. Well, I don't quit, but like I want a raise or something. So, this is Earth's future. It might not exactly be the place we want to move to. We should move to Earth's past before people came and ruined everything. People are the worst.
Sometimes planets just get hot because they have a dense atmosphere or are too close to their sun. Remember Venus? Yeah, scientists think it used to be habitable some 3 billion years ago, and then runaway greenhouse gases turned it into a hot and pressurized hellscape.
Oh yeah, I went to Venus once and believe me, it's no picnic. Rico, remind me how I died there again?
Accessing recordings.
Yuckies. You know, Rico, this place looks familiar. Didn't I get eaten by a plant or something way over there?
Affirmative.
This thing is a bit much. I mean, what even is it? Okay, time to wrap this up. What looked like a great backup planet turns out to be more like a look at Earth's future, and it sucks. I mean, you guys still have like 1.5 billion years before Earth heats up to 50 degrees. I'm talking Celsius, not Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit, it's like, I don't know, like 120 something. Oh, and those scary alien plants? No, thank you. Gosh, trust me, you guys do not want to go near one of those things. They stink, but it's mostly the head biting off thing. Rico, let's get out of this place. Let's wormhole it back out of here and find ourselves some tasty margaritas.
Calculating fuel required to leave the planet.
Calculating? What are you calculating? Last time I checked, we had a half a tank.
Insufficient fuel.
Insufficient? What? How is that possible? What? Oh, we're stuck on a murder planet?
A planet with almost double the gravity wouldn't just be double the effort to move around, it would also require more energy to leave it. The escape velocity is the speed you would need to overcome a planet's gravitational pull and break out of a planet's orbit. On Earth, escape velocity is 11.2 kilometers per second. That's 6.9 miles per second. But in the case of Kepler 452b, which is larger and more massive than Earth, the escape velocity would be about 19.8 kilometers per second, 12.3 miles a second. And because of the higher gravitational pull, it takes a lot more energy to reach that higher escape velocity on Kepler 452b. It takes roughly 60 megajoules of energy to send 1 kilogram into space from Earth, but on Kepler 452b, it would take almost 4 times more energy, and that means 4 times the fuel.
Hey, Cheeseheads. Looks like I'm out of gas here. I know some of you guys want to see me die in space, and I get it. It's super cool, right? But this time it's gonna be different. Have you ever watched a man die of loneliness? It's not pretty. It's also not nearly as exciting as watching someone getting crushed or poisoned or exploded.
You are not alone.
Yeah, right. Thanks, Rico. Okay, Rico, it's just you and me, skipping stones for a beautiful but ultimately tragic sunset. Now you try.
I am unable to skip stones.
Work with me here, Rico. Okay, we are trapped here together, and I know neither of us want to be here with each other, but we gotta make it work, okay? If we're gonna be here, we might as well try and make it fun, okay? And I refuse to play this game by myself.
Okay. Would you skip for me, Chase?
You got it, buddy. I thought you'd never ask. Okay, great skipping, Rico. Guess you're a natural.
Kepler 452b sure appears Earth-like, and in many obvious ways, and in some less obvious ones, it is. It may have beautiful lakes and rivers, but it's also a planet that has volcanic activity, and that can be deadly. The danger doesn't only come from earthquakes or lava spewing from volcanoes, but from the silent buildup of high concentrations of carbon dioxide deep under the surface of a lake.
So, this is it. My final message. Kepler 452b, it could have been a perfect backup planet for the human race. Here, I have seen the future of Earth, and it's What the heck was that? It's like the lake farted.
High levels of carbon dioxide detected.
Well, doesn't smell like a fart.
Well, carbon dioxide is odorless and colorless, and extremely dangerous for oxygen-breathing life forms.
Oh crap! That's me! Oh crap! My helmet! Rico, is that gonna be a problem?
The heavier carbon dioxide stays at the bottom of the lake, mixing with the water around it. If disturbed by an earthquake or even a small rock slide, the carbon dioxide saturated water can swap places with the water above and explode to the surface, releasing a deadly cloud of carbon dioxide.
Can't breathe. Very painful.
Oxygen level critical.
Thanks, Rico. Very helpful.
Even worse, because carbon dioxide is heavy, the cloud wouldn't just drift off into the atmosphere. It clings to the ground and forms an invisible river of toxic gas that kills every oxygen-breathing thing in its path.
Heart rate 0. You are dead. I am now alone.
Yeah, Kepler 452b might look habitable at first glance, but looks can be deceiving. This older cousin of Earth is quickly becoming uninhabitable. We'll have to look elsewhere for Earth 2.0. Luckily, there are so many exoplanets out there. Which one should Chase die on next? Well, that's a story for another What If.